Now, hello everyone, it's Jonathan and I want to talk about Assassin's Creed Shadow's new DLC pack. First of all, I've never liked microtransactions. To me, a game should come complete. Everything else should be part of the core experience, not an add-on. But this time it does feel different because Ubisoft indeed did something different. The far future update isn't just another cosmetic pack. It's a transformation, one that redefines how Assassin's Creed Shadows feels, looks, and even sounds. The moment you equip the Far Future Dual Pack, the rhythm of combat changes completely. Nao's Petalic Rim Katana unleashes energy slashes that cut through the air like laser blades. And Yasuke's Time Blaster Teppo fires homing energy rounds that ricochet across enemies like guided fury. It's not just a visual upgrade, it feels like a new game. Each piece of gear adds unique gameplay twist. You get energy shields that block attacks, dodges that trigger kinetic bursts, and even abilities that slow down time. This update lets you build your own futuristic assassin, Naoe or Samurai Yasuke, with both part machine and human, basically cyborgs, and it's amazing. Even the voice lines of Naoe and Yasuke shift slightly under their new mask, giving their tone a colder mechanical edge. It's such a small detail, yet so powerful. Let's talk about the armor itself. Visually, it's stunning. The red, black, and blue armor designs, the cybernetic textures, the faint glow of digital circuits. It's traditional Japan reborn in a neon dream. The sound design follows suit. Every deflect, every strike carries a synthetic resonance, like electricity echoing through steel. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Yeah, here is the thing. This pack costs around $20. Is it worth it? Normally, I would never support that kind of content. They are predatory and normally lack content that justifies the price of the produce they are selling. A great game, a great game should need extras to feel complete, because it is a great game on its own. Anything else just adds to that experience, but this one doesn't feel like a microtransaction. In this particular case, it feels genuine, they really try to sell you something new and different, and in my opinion, they succeed. It feels like an expansion, something that elevates the base game into something outside of the ordinary. It reminds me of any of the cool cyborg characters from the old MGS saga, but in this case, it is not a cash grab like their previous packs, which basically are in-game outfits with different colors and slightly new combat effects. I would even say it feels like a pay-to-win case scenario if the game wasn't single player. Yes, that powerful I think this pack is. If every paid edition changed the game this much, we wouldn't even call them microtransactions anymore. But honestly, they should offer more. This is acceptable, but acceptable in this era isn't enough. For example, now I use 4 different weapons on her own. Why only sell me one of this pack's style? Same with Yasuke. Nesto, si Kionte, the Far Future updated isn't about selling content. It's about reinventing a world you already love. It turns a great game into a completely new experience. And for me, that's worth every cent. Especially if you've ever dreamed of playing as a grounded massive cyber samurai, or untouchable, stealthy cyber ninja. And honestly, it feels as awesome as it sounds. If you still hold a grudge from Metal Gear Solid, or never letting you fully play as Grey Fox Raiden or Jet Stream Sam, this is your redemption. Yes, it comes at a price, but I'm willing to pay that price. What about you? Final score for this pack, 8.5 out of 10. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And please leave your comments. They are the most entertaining part of all this. Thanks for watching and hope to see you soon.